Good evening, everyone. How the fuck are you guys doing? I'm doing pretty goddamn good. Well, except for the fact that I'm going to have to make this video. That's the only bad thing going on right now, is that I have to make a video reply that I really wish I didn't have to, but it happened again, right? I planned on not making any videos for about 2 weeks. I planned on staying away, relaxing, enjoying myself, but it couldn't be done. I saw a couple of videos that I will link below in the Sarahan bar that actually agitated the fuck out of me, and now I have to reply to those videos. Now, any number of YouTube personality could have made these videos, and I wouldn't have felt inclined to reply. But these videos were made by someone that I have an enormous amount of respect for, somebody that I really enjoy, a channel or that I watch a lot. Right? It's now BoogieNapalm. Was Edible Napalm, was a number of other channels, because people just like to fuck with Edible Napalm. I don't know what it is about him, but he gets DMCA'd and flagged, and he's always getting fucking suspended, and that's been the story of his YouTube career, which I think is tragic, because it's a good channel. And I would encourage all of you to subscribe to BoogieNapalm. I'll post a link to his channel in the Sarahan bar also. Now, Napalm, I'm going to post this video as a reply to your most recent, and I hope you don't take this the wrong way. You know that I have a lot of respect for you, but you are, in this particular situation, this doesn't happen often. I never thought that I would actually say this. Edible Napalm, you're wrong. You are 100% wrong. Wrong, fucking wrong. You know, I mean, of course I'm going to explain why I feel that way. For those of you too lazy to watch Edible Napalm's video, or videos that I'm going to link, here's the brief summary. Pastor Terry Jones, right? This absolute idiotic piece of shit, this dogmatic fucktard, right, from the southern United States. He was the guy responsible for starting up Burn a Quran Day, right? Burn a Quran Day, send a message. A bunch of dogmatic idiots setting fire to the book that other dogmatic idiots cherish. They don't see the irony in this. It's really funny to me. But in Edible Napalm's video, or BoogieNapalm, or whatever, the gist of his video is that Pastor Terry Jones is responsible for Muslim protests. I think it's what you called those, Edible Napalm. Muslim protests that led to innocent people dying. Pastor Terry Jones is directly, or maybe even indirectly, responsible for the death of innocent people. And I gotta tell you that you're absolutely 100% wrong. Now I'm gonna play the clip that really pissed me off from the video that I'm gonna link below, and we'll go from there. So here's the clip. Listen up.
Why is Pastor Terry at fucking fault here? It's pretty fucking simple. Pastor Terry burned fucking the Quran. It pissed off fucking Muslims in Afghanistan, and it resulted in fucking, at the making of this fucking video, 13 people died, but that number's gonna keep going fucking up. If fucking...
Okay. I got it. So, what happened was, Pastor Terry Jones burned the Quran, Muslims protested, innocent people died. That was the chronological order of events, right? But somehow, Pastor Terry Jones is responsible for those deaths. No, Napalm, he's not. He's not fucking responsible. The crazy motherfuckers that got ass hurt because someone set fire to their precious book and decided to hurt people. Those are the fucking people responsible, not the fucking ignorant hick in the southern United States who decided to set the book on fire. Setting a book on fire is ultimately a senseless act, right? It doesn't really accomplish anything, and I don't really like it. I frown on it, but at the end of the day, it's completely goddamn harmless, right? And these people reacted. They reacted to that and hurt other people. That's not Terry's fucking problem. Yes, he's an idiot. No, I don't agree with burn a Quran Day. It's fucking childish and retarded. It accomplishes nothing. But it certainly does not make him responsible for the reaction of dogmatic nut jobs on the other side of the fucking world. I'd ask if you were high at this point, if you were like gear up, but you probably are. So, and you stay high a lot, so that's really not a good argument, like, to make it you, right? But you get the idea. Do you see why that's a problem? And then you go on in your video to put it the same point. You make the same point, but you make it in a different way, and here's how you do it.
Pastor Terry didn't burn those fucking cocksucking shitty fucking Korans. Those Muslims wouldn't have fucking protested, and those people wouldn't have fucking died.
Wrong. You're fucking wrong. You say, how can you dispute that? Easily. Pastor Terry sets Qurans on fire. If the Muslim people that you're talking about had not have protested and hurt people, then nobody would have fucking died. Edible napalm. Nobody would have fucking died if psychotic dogmatists weren't so fucking hypersensitive about people setting their book on fire. I'm sorry, call me crazy, but the life of a human being has more value to me than how I feel about a fucking book. Alright? Period. And no matter how offended I am by something someone else does, I mean, you really, I have nothing but love for you, Napalm, but you really don't see the missteps in logic here with what you're presenting. Girl wears a short skirt. If that girl did not wear a short skirt, the guy would not have raped her that night. Now, how do we know that? Because the guy said, if I see a woman in a short skirt, I'm gonna rape her. So what do? We just wear longer skirts. Well, if she didn't dress like that, the crazy motherfucker wouldn't have raped her. No, that's not how it works. If he wasn't such a piece of shit who felt that it was okay to tackle a woman to the ground and rape her, then he would not have raped her. I mean, don't you get it? Yeah, I understand that maybe it's common knowledge that behaving this way will upset the psychotic radicals, but pardon me if I don't give a fuck. You know, I don't give a fuck what upsets these pieces of shit. The blame is on them. It's not on the people who they, claim provoked them into acting. They are responsible for what they did. Let me say that again. They are responsible for what they did. Granted, Terry Jones may have pissed them off, but who gives a fuck? Just because you're mad and somebody else made you mad and pissed you off and offended you, we're supposed to put Terry Jones, on the chopping block, and we're supposed to ignore the crazy motherfuckers that actually hurt people? No, I'm not going to do that. I don't give a fuck how many times you draw your picture and tell me, well, Terry did this, and they couldn't handle it, so they hurt people. Yay! No, but you're missing. I can totally dispute what you said. If Terry Jones burns a shitload of Qurans, and the crazy motherfucking people that reacted and hurt people based on how offended they were didn't hurt people, then no one would have got hurt. That's it. You know, I'm sorry to come at you like this, Napalm. I really am. I've got nothing but love for you. But when it comes to this particular issue, you're fucking wrong. And I have to tell you that I think it's insulting to the people that actually lost family and friends to point the finger at the rapist. You know, to point the finger, or not at the rapist, but at the woman with the short skirt on. You know, because we were asking for it. We were asking for it. That's the argument you're making. And I'm sorry, but it fucking fails. It fails. And if we are aware, if we're aware of this, if we live in a world where we know that people, when you set their holy book on fire, you draw a picture of their prophet, or if you crack a joke about their religion, that they're going to kill people, the correct response is not to stop doing those things. It's to point the finger at them and say, stop overreacting. Human life is more important than your fucking feelings. That's what we should be doing here. We have to change that. I think I've said all that I really need to say in this video. And again, I'm sorry I came at you like this, Napalm, but you're fucking wrong. Your attitude on this particular issue sucks. Hard. Very hard. It fucking sucks. Completely. We're going to take our focus off of the people actually hurting other people. You know, if that's what you want to do, fine. But I'm not going to. I'm going to blame the motherfucker who's actually responsible